All right, hello, and so for this video lesson, we're going to go over everything you need for the showcase, all right? So to start off, we're going to get the full leg motion with the right hand and right foot to ankle technique. And when I'm doing the finger technique, I feel it pulling from here, the forearm, kind of like when we're doing power chords. You really like push down and you feel it right here. It's kind of how I'm pushing down with the fingers, so kind of feel it here. And now with the left hand, ankle technique. All right, so now let's start with everything you need for the showcase. So to start off, I was thinking we could do the intro in Your Betrayal by Bullet for My Valentine. It's after the part where it's going to be 9-5-5. And so after that part, we're going to go snare with the low tom, low, high, low, back to low and snare, now low, low, low. And underneath that, it's the kicks. And then the next part, this one's pretty difficult, so we'll just get it slow right now. It's going to be 4 snares, 3 snares, 2 snares, 1 snare, and then 1, 2, low. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, high tom. And we're going to continue the right, left. So right, left, right, left, right. And now left, right, left. It's a little confusing at first, but just get that slow. And then after that, that's where it goes the 1 to 2. So the 9 to 5 to 5. So I was just thinking you could just start off with maybe one like oh, 1, 2. Just something like that for your first drum part. Second drum part, we could do the Scream, Aim, and Fire intro. There up until, so from the intro right here until that snare 4 to middle high to middle 4 back to snare 4. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So up until there, and that could be the end of it. So if you remember at the beginning, it's the low, high together, and then staggered. Oh. So low, high, and then staggered with the middle and low. So low, middle. So together, staggered. And then you can include the next part. But up until just the... So let me do that one more time. So like up until there. I think that would be a cool part for your second part for the showcase. Oh yeah. Next part. Let's go back to the new lesson 5. I was thinking you could also do Angel of Death after the solo. So if the key parts to that is just the constant double bass, and then since we only have 3 toms at the studio, instead of all these. We're going to go low and middle 3 times, and then middle and low 3 times. And then after that, that's where it goes crash and snare. And then just the kicks are all underneath that one. So, oh, and let me add. Okay, there we go. So snare and low tom at the very beginning with the kicks after. So it'll go like. I think that would be a cool part to do one more time with that one. So if you remember at the beginning, it just starts off with the snare, low tom, and a kick, because that's what initiates the fast. I think that would be a cool part to do right there. Okay, and then next for your 4th fill, drum fill, I think that intro of Sick that we did last week. So if you remember, we can do a crash and snare with the kicks into the pattern of. And you probably know that one already, so I'll play that one. And just in between you can do like 2 kicks. I like to do like 4 kicks. And that could be the entire, all 4 of your fills right there. So, Your Betrayal, Scream, Aim, and Fire, The Angel of Death, and Sick right here. So one more time with this one. I'll do it slowly. Yeah, I did that other part slowly too. So it's just the constant kicks with the hi-hat. And you can end that with some kicks into low tom and snare. That'd be kind of cool. So that whole part would be. Oops. Whoops. Let me do that again. So there we go. And then next part. So those are the 4 fills right there. And for after those 4 fills going back and forth, I think that the Dyer's Eve, so flam right, right, flam right, right, or flam right, left, flam right, left. So since there's only 3 toms, we'll just do the high, middle, and low. And I think it would be cool to kind of echo them. So if you play them first, you'll play and then move on to the next one. But then the other drummer will start with the high, right when you're done with the high. So, and then once you get to the middle, then back to that, and it just kind of echoes around. And then after that, we'll go to Avenged Sevenfold MIA, the second solo, and how he plays it on the drums. That's the intro. And then it's the pattern, it's like this. So it's like 3 kicks to 2 kicks to 3 kicks to 2 kicks. So. And it's just a constant hi-hat. But what I think would be cooler to do is to follow along, and you only have to do 2 kicks in between instead of that confusing 3, 2. But it would be a good one to get down. For this one, you would just need the 2 in between, 2 kicks in between, and at the start, so the same exact snare pattern, except this time, so you're following with the guitar there. And that's right there. That is that measure. So with the ride, with the kicks, 1, 2, snare, kick and crash. And then how it starts, this measure again. So that repeats 3 times. So let me just get that. So I think that would be a cool part to do instead of like the original that's just the hi-hat the whole entire time. And then what I was thinking is, since there's 3 parts of the... So I think it would be cool if one person plays that entire part, the next person plays the next part, back to the first one, and then both of you play that part. And then it repeats again, so instead of drummer 1 starting now, it's drummer 2 starts that, and then drummer 1, drummer 2 here, and then both of you play these parts. Oh, I think that one is... Let me quickly... I had it right on the other tab, but I forgot to correct it on this one. So it's there. And then... And then one more crash right here. Yeah. And this one, this crash, this third crash, it's like a longer note right there. So it's... So right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, snare. So that's that for the showcase. Okay. So let me just go over those fills one more time. So the betrayal, if you remember just practice that slow, and then 1, 2. And you can get like a 9, 5, 5 into a snare and a low tom. Next one. Scream, aim, and fire over here. So the... Oh yeah, and it stops right there. I was just going to keep going. So it stops there. Next one, Angel of Death. All right. Into that. And then last one is Sick. And then one more. And then it goes like this. And then with the cool ending, right there. Next thing, so those are your 4 parts, and then Dyer's Eve, echoed, and twice. Oops. And it would be cool to play that twice around. So once you get to that low tom, you go straight back to the high tom, and then he'll be on the low tom. Or if y'all do it reversed, however. And then someone initiates MIA. First drummer. Second drummer. Back to the first. Second drummer now. First. Second. And then you end. And then that's the end of the showcase, all right? So just make sure you're practicing the psychosocial solo and the dad rock. And then practice these on the drums. And then you'll do great, all right? So see you next week, either Monday or Wednesday, I'm not sure. But see you then, and we'll play guitar and or drums, all right? So have a good one.